A quiet Toyota launch gets loud in Las Vegas, Mini goes electric, and a Chevy shelving the next-gen Corvette. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D, and you're checking out Fastlane Daily. And congrats to Lewis Hamilton for winning that F1 race in China. Lewis, when you're back here, make sure you look me up again, dude. That was fun hanging out. Drive that SL Black Series, wasn't it? Yeah. Yes, that was fun.
Fastlane Daily with Derek D, always fresh every day.
This episode of Fastlane Daily is brought to you by Valvoline's automotive series Under the Hood with Brandon and the Frog. Watch for new episodes at brandonandthefrog.com.
It's the most important launch this year of a car you've never heard of. It's the Toyota Venza, a new 2009 crossover SUV quietly going on sale next month. But the Venza hype machine could be getting a boost from two show cars debuting at this November's SEMA show in Las Vegas. It's the Venza Sport Luxe by Street Image and the Active Sport Toyota Venza ASV by 5-Axis. The tuning shops kitted out the Venza models as part of Toyota's presence at SEMA, the annual giant meetup of aftermarket suppliers, manufacturers, and 50 Cent. The 09 Venza crossover will share a platform with Toyota's Camry sedan and get power from the company's 3.5-liter V6 and a new 2.7-liter 4. Front-wheel drive is standard with an all-wheel drive just an option click away. Toyota has said the Venza will be built at its Kentucky plant with production starting this month. And speaking of SEMA, Dodge may not be planning a convertible version of its new Challenger, but the aftermarket says yes you can. Florida-based Coach Builders Limited says it'll start building Challenger convertibles to order starting next month. That after a debut of the company's Mopar conversion at the SEMA show in Las Vegas. Coach Builders says the top chop will cost $16,000 atop the cost of a new Challenger. For that, you get roof removal, new strut bars, and body reinforcements, and a hydraulic cloth top with a heated rear window. Nice. And although Tesla Motors announced last week it was laying off staff and closing its Detroit office, there's good news on the electric car front. BMW released new details on its upcoming all-electric Mini E. You know what the E stands for, but the more important letter is B, for batteries. The Mini E will get more than 5,000 rechargeable lithium-ion cells in its air-cooled battery pack, and they'll be installed where the rear seats used to be. But Mini officials say the 573-pound power source won't accept the car's 50-50 weight distribution. Propulsion comes from a 150 kilowatt or 200 horsepower motor revving at 12,500 RPM and producing an immediate 162 pounds-feet of torque. Mini says that's enough to get the E from 0 to 60 in around 8 seconds and up to a limited top speed of 95 miles per hour. A limited rollout of 500 electric Minis will launch in California and New Jersey this year. Jersey represent. Following a debut at the Los Angeles Auto Show next month, and we will be there. Next up, to the end of the road for the Chevrolet Corvette. That's in the Internet Rumor Mill, and it's coming up right after this.
Make sure you have the right oil, the right tools.
Now, I like to use a high mileage oil on this baby here because my girl, this 1970 Camaro Z28, has been around the block a few times, and I don't mean that with any disrespect.
Changing your oil is easy. All you need are the right tools and sound advice from serious-minded experts. Barring that, there's Brandon and the Frog. So if you haven't changed your oil in the past 3,000 miles, or think a dipstick is some guy in a sleeveless flannel, check out Under the Hood with Brandon and the Frog at brandonandthefrog.com. The car you save may just be your own. Do you like the current model Chevrolet Corvette? Well, I sure hope you do, because you may be seeing it for a long time. Word from Auto Week is General Motors may be shelving its next generation Corvette in the wake of a financial crisis and possibly new fuel economy standards. Word is the current C6 Corvette could hang around indefinitely. That's in sharp contrast to previous rumors the Corvette would get a major facelift and upgrade by early next decade. But while one GM executive, Corvette line executive Tom Wallace, wouldn't elaborate on the company's plans for the Corvette, he did say the C6 could be getting a few tweaks for 2010, including some, quote, neat stuff. No word on what neat stuff he's talking about, but either way, Auto Week predicts we may not see a new Corvette until 2014 at the earliest, and even that could be optimistic. Well, that wraps up Fastlane Daily for Monday. I'm Derek D, and to Mike Spinelli, you get well. Stay in and have a nap.